Hey, Nithira here, and today I'll be playing Hotline Miami 2, wrong number, for the second anniversary. I don't remember if this is the anniversary of when I did my first video with my editing software, or was it or it's based on the first Katana Zero series. I did mention that in the first anniversary, no need to do that here. I wanted to play the second Hotline Miami because the first anniversary was the first Hotline Miami game, and I had some experience with this one, so I don't know, I guess this can be a bit of a review of the game, not gonna lie, after playing it for like a year. And this kinda makes me wonder if the first anniversary, what I'm gonna do there, is it gonna be the first Hotline Miami? It's gonna just release before then. But alright, let's play this game. But before I play, I guess because this is a review, I can talk about all the points in this game that I kinda like, kinda don't like. So first thing that I don't like is the fact that you cannot sort by mask on the leaderboards. So anyone that's gonna be using a mark mask is gonna be basically the best of the best here, which is just not fun, not gonna lie. I would prefer if you just can be like, okay, who's the best Tony player? Who's the best Ash player? Who's the best Corey player? Instead you're just kinda like, okay, who's just playing Mark? And that's just not fun, man. But right, this is gonna be more of a casual series, which means I don't want to read the dialogue in this game. Like, for the first game I read all the dialogue because I knew it would be like 4 to 5 episodes long max. But here, if I would be reading dialogue, oh my god, I would just spend like, how long? Okay, I just kinda screwed up there. But if I read dialogue here, it would just take 10 episodes or something, and I just want this to be a fun little casual series. But yeah, let's talk about this level. This level is kinda interesting because when you're starting to play this game... Oh, and I skipped the tutorial because I don't think like it's kinda relevant to this series. But right, this level can seem kinda difficult for a new player because they're kinda used to playing the game like the first one, which means that enemies have more health than they have in this game, because in the first game enemies kinda work similarly to how the player works, where if you shoot the shoulders of a character, of the enemy, they can be shot like twice before they die, which means that mostly the assault rifles are affected by that. Meanwhile, in this game, let me find if I can have a pistol here, but I don't think there was any enemy with that. So let me just use a Uzi and try to shoot once. Yeah, I shot him once, he died, when normally that would only happen if you shot the enemy in the head. So yeah, that's an interesting change from the first game, which I feel like is a really good change, because it makes the game less RNG feeling than the first one, because you kinda need to rely on the RNG to just shoot the enemy correctly in the head. Oh wow, that was really close, I didn't even expect there to be an enemy there. But yeah, this level isn't too difficult if you just play the game normally. Oh, and this Uzi always spawns here. Interesting, I didn't even know that. Alright, that's fun. So if anyone needs a weapon here, you have a Uzi here, remember that. But yeah, I guess I can also kind of review the music in this game, because I'm not playing this game with music, but I still remember how the music sounds, and I'm guessing that I will add the music on top of the game, because it would be weird to play this game without any music. I'm usually just wearing earphones under my headphones to listen to something, but because I'm recording I kinda cannot do that here, so I'm just playing in silence. Fun gameplay. But yeah, music in this level, it's alright. Like, I don't think it's really that good, but it's decent. I feel like the music in the first game kinda started better than in this game. But okay, time for mission 2, or scene 2. And this level is kinda rough for a new player, I would say, because to get an S rank, if you want to go for that, you need to either full combo this level, which can be a bit difficult because there is an elevator here, or you need to clear it in under like 45 seconds or 40 seconds, because the bonus time score would give you enough points to just get an S rank. Alright, the most important part of this level, you have a shotgun here. Remember that. Okay. Wow, I just cannot aim right now. But yeah, you can see how overpowered the guns are in this game, because why go after the enemy when I can go after me? Okay, this is an enemy that just doesn't want to go after you, I guess. But yeah, in this level, if you want to speedrun it, it's really not... I mean, it's a fun level, because it's kinda similar to how the levels were in the first game, but you just need good RNG with uses here, and I didn't get a good RNG here. Shotgun. Pistol. A pistol is alright. Shotgun. Oh, wait, this is my basic shotgun. Well, let me throw that out. So yeah, 2 shotguns, pistol. If I try to speedrun it, this would be a dead run already, and the only good weapon was with this guy, which you cannot go after him. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot there. You cannot go after him, or you just waste a lot of time. Down for the second floor, and you can see here there's the elevator. Getting a full combo on a level with an elevator is really difficult, because they only open after you kill every enemy on the floor, which means that you basically want to stand next to the door before killing the last enemy on the floor, and they take a long time before they go to another floor, and on top of that they just take time to open, and here you just need to stand literally like on this pixel to even be able to shoot the enemy here. It's really... it's an interesting experience, but it's not too fun. But yeah, let me show. This is a normal enemy, he's trying to roam, which means if I shoot, he will go after me. And this is so fun, because in the first game I feel like a lot of people would try to avoid going for guns, because they seem really dangerous to use, because enemies will go after you and you can easily get overwhelmed. You know, here you just shoot once, bam. Only 1 bullet kills an enemy, so you just kinda not need to worry about enemies going after you. But yeah, because you just kinda are afraid of using guns at the start of the game, you will try to go for a melee weapon. And in this game, melee weapons are really bad, I would say. If you're trying to use a sharp weapon, yeah, they're alright. But if you're going for a blunt weapon, they're just so slow to kill enemies. So yeah, overall, for the second level, this is a really well made level. Probably one of the best in the game, because it's really similar to how the levels in the first Hotline Miami game were. And the music in this level, it's really good. I really like this music, the Tech Noir I think it's called. And if you try to look it up on YouTube, I think the music is always gonna be different than in the actual game. There's gonna be an added part on the start of the music which doesn't appear in the game. But luckily if you just buy the OST on Steam, it's gonna be like in the game. Which is different to the first game, because some music in there has different music in the game and different music when you buy the OST, which is really strange, not gonna lie. But right, this is the end of the level. No need to talk with these guys. If you just want to skip dialogue like that, you just need to hold the right click for another level, which is the hard news. This is the first Jake level, which I don't know, I'm feeling mixed about Jake. On one hand, I really like this mask, because lethal throws is really nicely made. It's worse than in the first game, because in the first game, if an enemy died holding a weapon, that weapon could drop on top of another enemy, and it would just feel like a ricochet of enemies just killing each other with just dropped weapons. You know, in this game it can feel kinda finicky to throw a weapon, and anytime someone dies with a weapon, they will just drop it on the ground instead of being able to affect any other enemies near. So yeah, a small change between the first game and the second one. And I got bad RNG here. Okay, that was close. Okay, I wanted to have a normal weapon, thank you. So yeah, this level, it's really fun. I think like top 60 time on this level. Oh, that was close. And this level, like the first floor is alright, I don't really have strong feelings about it. It's just mostly RNG with the first enemy here, because you either need to have a good RNG with assault rifle or you just reset. Fun experience, not gonna lie, after having to go through an elevator. And I'm gonna try to tryhard this part of the level a bit. Yeah, like that. I cannot believe that happened in the first try, what the fuck? Normally I would need to try at least a little bit. Yeah, I thought that in this level you always need to pick up this case, but actually no, you can just leave this level without the case, which I'm not quite sure if this affects the dialogue or something, because I kinda don't read the dialogue in this game. If I had to, trying to restart a level like 100 times would be really awkward. Reading the dialogue every time playing a level. And S rank, yeah, I feel like this level is really easy to S rank, because like I didn't even try there and I got it. But yeah, the free mask of the Jake character are kinda alright. The basic Jake is really good as a mask. It removes the slowdown of having to pick up a good weapon before attacking the enemy. It can make an empty weapon a good weapon by itself, and it can make melee weapons really good again. But yeah, time for the... I guess I can look at the time score. Oh yeah, top 55, baby! Another one is this one. It's not sub 1 minute, such a shame. But yeah, this level, I really like it. It's really difficult for the start of this game, because I would say that for a 4th level, it's still the start of the game, you're trying to get better at it. What the fuck? What was that? It's still the start of the game, you're trying to get better at this, you're still kinda not sure how to play it. Let me just... Thank you. And Martin here has a really strangely fast execution speed on enemies. It feels way more similar to the first game, although it's not as fast as in the first game. But I wish that more characters were like this, where they're just kinda fast, not just so slow as a lot of the characters in this game. But yeah, this level is difficult mostly because there aren't a lot of good weapons in this level. You're mostly stuck to having pistols and shotguns. And let me just say, if you're trying to be fast in a level with only pistols and shotguns, it's not gonna be fast. Not fast at all, actually. Because... Okay, let's hear an example. Let's say I shoot, and enemies go after me, and there's one enemy here and one enemy here. Normally you can just do this, but in this case I have a shotgun. It takes forever before, so I need to either just pray that he doesn't go after me, or he just has amnesia before going after me, or I need to do this, and then enemy is stunned and the execution is gonna take forever, so it's basically just, you cannot full combo in that situation, or it's gonna be really slow if you're just trying to go for a speedrun. But yeah, not having an automated weapon is really slow in this game. Okay. Wow, that was really bad. Oh, these enemies can go after me. I didn't even know that. Okay, he is gonna be like, oh my god, there's no enemy. Okay, I guess the revolver does more damage because it one-shotted me. Let me just go through this again, I guess. Whoa, I thought he's gonna kill me. You can go through this level and not kill this enemy at all, because for some reason you only need to use keys on this door if he's dead and he dropped the key, which makes this level really bizarre. Yeah, all the enemies are killed, so you need to pick up the key. If I skip this enemy, I wouldn't need to do that. But if you go through this door and you didn't kill him, he can kill you during this animation that plays right here. And it's so fucking weird, because it just crushes the game if you die here. It's really weird how this level works in that sense. But yeah, overall this level is pretty good. It's really difficult to speedrun or just play through. And you cannot skip through this animation, so if you beat a level you just are stuck to this screen. Thank you, game. I don't need to know that it's the second act. Please, let me leave. Thank you. And now time for the 5th level, which... Oh yeah, I didn't explain the music. Music in the final cut, it's alright. It's not the best, but I like it. It's a really good music to just have in the background, I guess. Now time for a level that I really just dislike. Because this is another level that Despite the fact that it's one of the first in the game, it's really difficult. Especially if you're trying to go for a really high score here, it's just gonna be pure hell for you. But I don't think I'm gonna try to explain this here, because I could go on for like half an hour about how I just am not the biggest fan of this character. But I don't think it's gonna be too fun, so let me just go through this level quickly. And because you're stuck to melee weapons on this character, it's just gonna be painful because you cannot just make noise and make characters go after you. And you just always have to take these really painful ways to go after the enemy. And it also... wow, seriously, the last enemy of the level. Oh wow, that was close. So yeah, playing on this character is kinda difficult and just painful, because he's just reliant on the RNG of what weapons enemies drop, and having to rely on the AI of enemies, which isn't good, not gonna lie. But yeah, this level is probably one of the most difficult in the game, if you just want to go really for a good high score. But if you want to just speedrun through the second part of the level, it's really nice. Oh, and if you just want to speedrun this level, you need to go through this animation every single time. Which made me not want to do that at all. D-rank, oh my god. Yeah, the requirements on these levels is really difficult, but if you try to go for a full S rank in this game, just remember that when you use a blunt weapon like the baseball bat or a metal pipe, you can execute the enemies on the floor and it's gonna give you 2 combo points instead of 1, like every other kill in this game. Wait, this is New Wave Hookers. Okay, I recognize this name for the music, but I'm not the biggest... although I don't remember this music at all, actually. But I think it's alright. Now, time for the second level of defense in this game. And this is probably one of my favorite levels, although I didn't speedrun it, so that might be related to that fact. But okay, let me just talk about the mask in this game, because I feel like there's a failed opportunity here when it comes to the game. Because again, let's look at the characters. Cory, roll dodge. It's alright, it's basically the basic character of this game, like as if you were playing Pardo or Richter. Tony. I really like Tony, it's probably one of the most fun added things to this game. And the fact that they kept the, what's he called, jacket in the custom levels in this game, it means that you can either play the base Tony as if he was in the first game where he could use weapons, or the Tony in this game which cannot use weapons. Alex and Ash. I hate these characters so much, man. I understand that they try to do something new here, but it's just pure cancer, man. It just feels like playing a character that's neither Tony or just a basic character, so that just makes them even worse than normal. And for some reason, Alex or Ash, I don't remember which character is the guy, he's just bugged with double-barreled shotguns, which means that if you try to shoot in a specific direction, he can just shoot somewhere else for no reason, which is a fun experience if you try to full combo a level for like an hour. And Mark, he's just overpowered as fuck. Like, I like this mask, it's fun, it's a fun addition to the game, but fuck me, man. It just makes every level just... if you can choose a mask like Mark, you're just gonna play Mark, there's no need to play anything else, because having to use this from the start of the level, like, yeah, it's gonna be overpowered. What, do you want to play with no weapons or just the best weapons in the game? And I wish there was one more mask in this game, like a new fan, and that would be like based on Dennis, which maybe would be like a wolfhound or something like that, an animal similar to that. Because Dennis in the first game is start a level with a knife. And I feel like it would be fun to just add a biker in this game, which would be the new mask. But yeah, it's not in the game. The biker is such a fun character in the first game. I cannot believe they didn't add it in here. Having a knife and being able to throw 3 knives, it's such a fun addition. And it just isn't in the game, unless you just play custom levels. But yeah, let's play as... I guess I can play it? No, I just want to play Cory, sorry man. I hate playing the Ash and Alex, I cannot do that. And playing as Tony just kinda requires you to... Wow, that was really skillful. But yeah, this level is really fun because it's kinda similar to the levels of the first game, which just basically means small rooms, a lot of enemies. That was close. Some enemies want to go after you, some enemies don't. This level is kinda difficult to min-max if you want to go for it, because you need to basically know where do I shoot, which enemy will go after me, which enemy will not. Here, for example, I should have just come in here, shot this enemy, this one would go after me then, and I wouldn't need to waste time on either going in here and shooting him, or shooting here so he goes after me here. Yeah, there's a lot of things to think about with this game, and I really like that aspect. Okay, I just kinda played like shit there. Let's ignore that fact. Okay, I had a plan there, I swear. Was it a good plan? Maybe not, but like, I had one. Wait, who the fuck was that guy? Who went after me there? I didn't even realize that one. There is no one going after me here, alright. Still no one going after me. So like, who was that? I don't have a Uzi, so I cannot... Wait, I have a Uzi. Never mind. What? How did he one-shot me? Did he spawn with a... I mean, did he headshot me? That's a shame. Oh yeah, this guy has a Uzi. I think this is a type of enemy that can spawn with a random weapon. Yeah, you can see here, this guy before had a pistol, but this time he spawned with a Uzi. Wait, why is she already here? I can understand why she was kinda... Or maybe they just were like, oh shit, someone is going after us. Hide here. With a gun. Okay, that makes kinda sense. Okay, I didn't even expect that enemy to be there. My bad. And this level is really fun because you can do this if you're playing as Cory. She has no more ammo. She cannot kill you. It's kind of cool that the bullet that she did is a real bullet instead of like, it will kill you no matter what, it's a cutscene, you will die. So yeah, that's a fun addition to the game. And I forgot that this is the second floor instead of the first one. But yeah, there's a lot of fun things in this game, like that. C+, what the fuck did I do? Oh, and music in this level. In the Face of Yellow, I do remember this music, it's pretty fun. We still didn't get a single level with a music that's like, yeah, this is the shit that you just kinda play this game for. Remorse. I mean, the level is No Mercy, but the music is Remorse. This level is probably one of the best in the game, and like, I played it for like half an hour to get a good time in it, and oh my god, it's just so fun. It's so fun if you can aim. Oh my god, 2 uses at the start of the level, don't mind me. Oh, this is the bad thing about this level. Instead of this guy going after me here, he tries to go all the way around. Oh man, what was your plan? Whoa, okay, that was close. But yeah, it's a shame that this guy only has 1 level. That the henchman only has 1 level in this game, because he's a basic character, it's really fun to play him. How many uses do you guys have? What the fuck? Normally you're blessed if you have at least 2 or 3. Or if you can aim, actually. I'm not really playing fast here. I'm kinda trying to play a route that's kinda sucks ass. But like, it's alright. No matter how you play this level, it's gonna be kinda fast. But yeah, I really like this level because it kinda is similar to levels from the first game, I would say. Although no, it's kinda... the rooms are kinda bigger than in the first game, I guess. But still, it's just fast, it's fun. It's not anything too painful. Okay, never mind, if you have RNG like that, what the fuck? Okay, got lucky there. What the hell, man? But yeah, if you know how the enemies work, you will just rely on that instead of just being kinda lost on how to play this game. My man, how do you do that? But yeah, it's just fun to play this game, just knowing how the enemies work, and relying on the fact that if you make noise, the enemies will go after you. And I'm not 100% sure how the making noise works in this game. I think it works like this: any pellet that you make with a gun, so if you shoot with a pistol, then every bullet you shoot is gonna attract 3 random enemies near you, and that can make some levels really fun or really just not fun at all, depending on what weapon you have. Because if you have a shotgun, then it's gonna affect all the enemies near you basically. If you have a Uzi or a really fast shooting gun, it's also gonna affect a lot of the enemies around you. But if you're stuck with a pistol, it's gonna be really RNG if the enemies will go after you or will you just attract no one's attention that you want. A plus, yeah, it's not really difficult to get a good score in that level, I would say. Although I did not play the best I can. And the music in this level is probably one of the best in the game, not gonna lie. It's really chill to listen in the background, but I really like it. And here we have the first level with music that's copyrighted. Hell yeah, man, my favorite. And here I'm gonna be playing with Mark because I feel like he's the best character to play this level. I mean, at least he's really fun when it comes to that. Wow, I played like kinda garbage, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not playing the best, but whatever. And I wanna show one fun detail about Mark. Okay, let me just execute. Look at the character right now after I waste all the ammo. He just hides the weapon in his back instead of throwing it away. And try to keep that in mind for the second hour I'm gonna be playing this game. How long am I playing? 35 minutes, what the fuck? I think it's mostly me dialoguing instead of me playing the game. Should I watch this? Nah. Although I kinda wanna see my score. Oh wait, we're gonna see Act 3. Oh god. But yeah, this is probably a really fun level in this game, because it's really quick and it's really easy to just go through it. And if you start with Mark, it's basically no RNG at all in this level, because all the enemies will kinda start in the same place. And now we start the first level of Beard. And not gonna lie, I really don't like these levels. My problem with these levels is that basically flamethrower exists, which means that why choose any of these weapons? Because the flamethrower exists. I'm gonna use the machine gun because it's my favorite. For this level at least. But yeah, I understand that they tried to go for something different with this character. And yeah, it can be fun, but man, I just dread going through all these levels when I'm playing this game. This level is alright, it's kinda fast, it's fun. But when you're trying to play some of the different levels, it's really... oh. The second and the third level, oh my god, they're one of the hardest levels in the game and one of the most frustrating ones. Okay, why use brain when you can use knife? Okay, I need kinda ammo here, not gonna lie, man. Anyone selling one? Yeah, this level isn't really that difficult, but the rest of them I cannot say the same. S-rank, really impressive. Let's look at something else then. Into the pit, oh my god. Oh, and music for that level, fuck, I forgot. The music in the... okay, I kinda need to remember what levels I played. Music in Execution is pretty good, but again, if you try to search for it on YouTube, it's gonna be different than in the game actually. Which okay, the standard version, I'm not the biggest fan of it. But the music in the game is really good. I really like it. There's another one of these enemies that kinda just doesn't wanna go after you. You cannot keep your weapon here because you're gonna just drop it. Which kinda makes this a painful experience. Okay, I need a weapon. Anyone? And I want a weapon that actually shoots instead of this. Thank you. Yeah, I knew there was an enemy here, but I thought it's gonna be here instead of just wandering here. Strange. You kinda can see how I just didn't play this level at all. Wait, what the fuck did I do? How did I... Wait. Two enemies here. How did I kill the enemy behind the enemy that was in front? What the fuck? You can play this game for 200 hours. You're just still gonna be like, what the fuck is this? What kind of bullshit am I playing? Let me just take this weapon. Yeah, normally he's not... This enemy is either like here or here. So I was kinda confused by why it was here. And the RNG in this level is also kinda painful. Because yeah, if you just want to go through this in a fast motion that is not playing Mark, it's kinda gonna be difficult with this. It's kinda cool how this water affects the blood of the enemies. I didn't even know that. That's cool. Oh my god, are you serious, man? I just want to go through this level. Okay, and again, I'm gonna use my fist against these guys because fuck that. Apparently gun isn't working on these enemies. Okay, I knew there was a big guy, but I didn't remember where was he. Okay, that was a bad experience of how to play this game. This guy doesn't spawn with a weapon on the start of the floor, which means that anytime you reset the level, reset the, you know, just dying and resetting, he's gonna spawn with a different weapon. And that was another enemy like that. Okay, that was kinda scuffed. Don't mind me. I'm not good at this game. Can I go through here? I cannot. Don't try to wonder why I tried to do that. This chainsaw seems really small compared to the other tools. Like, why is that machete like 20 times longer than the actual chainsaw? Proportions seems to be kinda scuffed. But yeah, music in this level, I mean, it's iconic, I think, but it's kinda mid. Did I review the music from the last level? Oh yeah, the music from the level 9, which is Ambush, it's really nice. It's like 8 minutes long, but it's kinda fun. Let me leave. Oh, this is gonna be dead ahead. Oh god.
Broken.